Howdy folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ipaintcreatures, also known as IPC, and I always like to begin these videos with a full shout out, full hype, full gratitude to all of you who have found my channel or discovered it by me telling you go sub and watch the videos and see if you get anything out of it. Help me find my groove on here, and I'm really enjoying inspiring a lot of my inspirational thoughts and how I seem to get a lot of knowledge from the art I do, and being creative and doing creative writing and being real social these days lately through my art. And today I'm going to bring you another Einstein quote. But before that, I'll tell you a little bit about what you're seeing the speed paint is. It's an album cover I did for the amazing artist from Iceland named Helaku. And he's just the most amazing collaborator and musician. He lives way out in the countryside, the kind of the forest in Iceland, and I can't even imagine the world over there. He always tells me, there's parts of the year where they don't even see the sun. And hella cool, I guess, I forget what language it's in or jive it's in, but it means the sun. And so I did him this album cover, and I just wanted to make a world that I see hella cool living in. And it got me thinking about the Einstein quote that says, "No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it." And I think art has an incredible way of teaching you that quote, because I drew this. I never drawn anything like this. Of course I was inspired by the incredible artist Etcher, and the kind of complexities, but I did it more like kind of urban style, and I just wanted to make this world that he lives in that's all creative and basically can be intergrown and complex, but also have all these secret little gateways and stairways, and to the left down below is the studio, and kind of explains the problem of we only seen problems get real heavy and get real downpouring, and they seem to kind of repeat themselves if you stay in that consciousness that created that problem, right? And usually the problem's created by worry or doubt or fear or not feeling you're worthy enough. And so if you just switch that up, you can get in the mode of really getting back to that same conscious level of how I even visualize this piece I'm showing you right here. I could see back in kind of my design days when I was working more corporate, I would never even spend the time to do anything like this. Even if I was doing it for a client or a friend or a collaborator, I would have made it a lot more simple and tried to figure out the design, where the text went before I started, rendering it. But as I start to render it, I'm learning more and more when I start to do a lot of visual art. Poetry happens too. Just, you do what I call a brain vomit. Get it out on the page, and don't let the problems get stuck in your head and just going round and round and round. Get it out on the page and see why that hunch or that lead intuitiveness came inside you, and get it on the page. And when you start working the art, your consciousness goes back to kind of where the problem, but if you flip the coin and put it more positive and in motion and have some integrity and move it forward with your own tenacity, you can find that you start solving all the problems. Like here, at first I thought it was too complex. I can remember when I was rendering, but as I got deeper and deeper into it, it really came alive, like right now where I'm laying in all the shadows. And to me, that's like a metaphor for life, So that is kind of a metaphor for this Einstein quote. You go back to kind of the darkness, the shadow, the unknown. And in that unknown, where the problem came up from worry or doubt or doubting yourself, all the solutions come in. So no problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. And so get in that consciousness, but flip the coin into a new level and watch everything unveil itself. And that's called magic. And the root word of magic basically means making yourself available. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you real soon.